All right, Darksiders. So you guys, I have to start this video off by saying thank you before we get into Thor Ragnarok. We had a big jump in subscribers, you guys, and I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it so much. I really, it's just so hard to know what to say. I realize that there are just so many choices out there, and the fact that you guys have subscribed to the channel and that you guys enjoy the content really does mean a lot to me. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're new here, make sure that you do subscribe. If you like talking movies, TV shows, entertainment news, then hit that subscribe button, because that's what we do, and we try to have fun while we are doing it. Now, let's talk about Thor Ragnarok. All right, so here's the deal, Darksiders. Thor Ragnarok. So I was a little bit nervous, you guys, when I went to go see Thor Ragnarok for a couple of different reasons. Number one really was because of the reviews that this movie was getting. I mean, guys, people were saying some big things about this film. Some folks were even saying that they thought that this was the best Marvel movie to date. Now, I want you to think about that statement. We're talking about 15 years of Marvel movies or MCU movies dating back from the first Iron Man up to date. Now, we've had some really big films to come before Thor Ragnarok. Number one of what I'm thinking is probably Civil Wars for me, Captain America Civil Wars, which was one of my favorites. So to say that this is the best to date, like, that's a big statement to make. So that worried me, because I'm thinking this thing can't be as good as what everybody is saying. I was also a little bit worried about the trailers, because you know how sometimes trailers will give away too much. Whoa, so crisis averted on both ends, Darksiders. I'm happy to tell you, this movie deserved every daggone accolade that it got, and it might just be one of the best. I'm not ready to say it is the best Marvel movie we've seen, but it's definitely up there and definitely the best within the Thor franchise. I will tell you that this is the first Thor movie where I felt like there was some real consequence with Thor. In the other movies, I never really felt like he was threatened, and the story was never structured in such a way that I felt like there was any real consequence to him. But in this movie, there are some real high stakes, and not only just him getting his hammer destroyed, we see that in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler, but there's some other things that happen here that really cause you to kind of think about what might happen to Thor in this movie. So kind of like the foundation of who he is as a hero is shaken. This movie also has a nice level of comedy, and I don't even want to call it comic relief, because it's really woven into the whole story. It's not just plotted in at certain points to kind of make the tone and feel the story lighter. It's throughout the whole story. It's part of the narrative, and it does such a good job doing it, you guys. That's one of the reasons why it's so much fun. It's fun to watch, but at the same time, it feels epic. It feels grand. It's not like the comedy robs the epic feel, the tone, the consequence of the story. All of it feels very consequential, while at the same time having a very nice comedic element, guys. This is a really good movie. Definitely a movie that you want to check out. The performances were good. I'm not even going to go over everybody that stars in this movie, but it's almost a full complement of A-list actors, and nobody does a bad job. Nobody does a bad job. On top of that, you do have a cameo. I won't say who it is. I remember when I saw it, I was like, that sure is. So there's a cameo in this movie as well. So guys, be on the lookout for that as well. In terms of the movie visually, it's absolutely beautiful. You know, it's kind of a mix of, I would say, Guardians of the Galaxy and then what we're used to with some of the other Thor movies. But this movie is very bright. It's very colorful. There's high saturation with the images, and just the visual storytelling here, how it's shot cinematically, is absolutely amazing. I'm not familiar with the director, but it is really done in such a way that really does make the feel and scope of the film very, very large. It is beautifully, beautifully shot and directed. I loved it. I thought it was really good, and now I'm a little bit nervous because I was really anticipating Black Panther taking the mantle of #1 Marvel movie. But we'll see what happens. I'm still really looking forward to that coming out in February. But I will tell you, of the Thor franchise, hands down, no questions, the best that we've seen. There is also an appearance from one of my favorite heroes in this movie as well. I won't spoil that in case you don't know who it is. Guys, this is a movie that you have to go see. I mean, definitely one of the best. I would put it probably within the top 3 maybe within the MCU that we've seen so far. Thor Ragnarok is absolutely amazing. Much better than what I thought it was going to be. It really did blow me away. Guys, what did you think? Did you see it? Would you classify it as one of the top 3. I'm just curious what your thoughts are. Please make sure that if you like this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and let's get some dialogue going below. Do you think, my question, let me leave you with a question of the video. Do you think that Thor Ragnarok will be better than Black Panther? That's my question to you. That's like kind of our parting question. Do you think that Thor Ragnarok would be better than Black Panther? Think about that and let me know what you think about that. All right, guys, so we've got what, like 5 more hours, I think, for our official Dark Side movie reviews giveaway. If you guys saw some of the previous videos, you know that we're giving away 2 $50 Visa gift cards so that you guys can go check out Movies for 2 and popcorn on me, or if you can squeeze Movies for 2 and dinner out of one of the $50 gift cards, that's on me. There'll be 2 winners, you guys. So I guess it depends really on when you see this video, because if you see this video after 11/3/2017, then the giveaway will be over. But if you're seeing it before then, you can click the link that's in the description of the video, guys. You do have to be a subscriber to participate, and that's it. I will announce the winner on Sunday when we do our review for Star Trek Discovery, and we are all done. That's it, you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.